Today we are going to perform the experiment internal resistance of a cell. In this experiment we are going to find out the internal resistance of a given cell. A given cell is this in the circuit diagram, and that is nothing but this Lagrange's cell. In a Lagrange's cell, this carbon rod is act as a positive terminal and this electrode is act as a negative terminal. So if you look at the diagram, the A to B is this potentiometer device. It consists of 400 centimeter wire. Then the connection will go from A to cell, cell to key, key to rheostat, and rheostat to B. So once you complete this down connection, we'll again come back to the other connection, that is from A to cell and cell to galvanometer and galvanometer to this jockey. Then again we'll do the next upper connection. In this RB is a variable resistance box. This is a variable resistance box where the numbers are denoted the resistance attached to this resistance box. The first terminal of resistance box goes to the A terminal of potentiometer. The second terminal goes to the first terminal of the second key, and the second terminal of a key goes to the galvanometer, from where the negative of Lagrange's cell has come. So this is your connection. Let us see the connection here also. This is a potentiometer. It consists of the 400 meter wire. If I choose this as a terminal A, so from this terminal to the other terminal it counts 100. Then from the second wire, we'll start it with 101 and it will end it to the second wire, and that counts as a 200 centimeter. Then left side of the third wire will be 201. It will just goes on increasing and it will end to the right side of this wire, and that counts 300. Then the fourth wire, the right side of the fourth wire will be starting with a 301 and it will end it to the left side of the wire, and that counts 400. And here this is the terminal B. So between the terminal A and B, 400 meter wire is connected. Now from terminal A, it goes to the positive terminal of a cell. Then negative terminal of cell goes to the first key, and the second terminal of the key goes to the lower terminal of rheostat, and the upper terminal of the rheostat goes to the B terminal of potentiometer. Then we'll connect this Lagrange's cell with this connection. The A terminal goes to the positive terminal of a Lagrange's cell. Negative terminal will go to the galvanometer, and then galvanometer to jockey. Now for the upper connection, when we are going to connect this resistance box, we have to do the series connection of this resistance box to the key. So the second terminal of this variable resistance box connected to the first terminal of the key, and the second terminal goes to the galvanometer, where the negative of the Lagrange's cell has connected. You can just look at here well, okay. And then remaining the first terminal of the resistance box goes to the A terminal of a potentiometer. So in the A terminal, there are 3 wires has come, the positive of the each cell as well as the first terminal of the resistance box. Now we'll start it with our experiment. Just have a look of this connection. Let us calculate the balancing length for the Lagrange's cell when the K2 is open. So I have just removed the key K2 from the K2 key, and let us check the balancing length for the Lagrange's cell. So I just tap at 0, look at the galvanometer, it's showing the right hand side deflection. Then I've just tapped the jockey at 100 centimeter, and see, in the galvanometer deflection is little bit left hand side, so it's showing the deflection both side. So find out the balancing length for the Lagrange's cell by just tapping the jockey on a first wire. It is 0 to 2. Now here the galvanometer shows 0 deflection, so my answer comes here 100. So write the L1 as 100 centimeter. Now close the key K2. Remove the 2 ohms from the resistance box and find the balancing length for this 2 ohms. So here the galvanometer shows 0 deflection, so this is nothing but a balancing length for the 2 ohms, and that comes to be 9.4 centimeter. 9.4 as a L2 for 2 ohms. Similarly, we'll calculate the balancing length for 4 ohms, 6 ohms and 8 ohms without disturbing the arrangement. For 4 ohms, your galvanometer shows 0 deflection and the distance is 14.4 ohms. For 6 ohms, galvanometer shows 0 deflection. For the distance 21.6. For 8 ohms, galvanometer shows 0 deflection. For L2 25.8. So we have calculated the L2 minus L1 first. So L1 is 100. These are L2 values. Subtract this L2 value from 100 and get this L2 minus L1. And then we have calculated the internal resistance by using this formula, L2 minus L1 into RB upon L2. And we got the values are little bit constant, and therefore mean value comes to be 21.12 ohms. Thank you.